"Why did a woman shoot her husband with a bow and arrow?" She replied, "I didn't want to wake the children up." In a surprising twist, the judge declared a man innocent of car theft. His eyes widened as he asked, "Does that mean I can keep it then?" Meanwhile, two fellas were chatting in prison. One asked, "How long are you in for?" The other shrugged. 3 days. Intrigued, he probed further. 3 days? How did you manage that? The response was chilling. "I'm getting hanged on Monday." Later, I told my wife about a man known for his exploits. I said, "That fellow over there has been with every woman on this estate but one." My wife simply replied, "It'll be that miserable girl across the road." Life certainly has a way of unfolding with humor, doesn't it?
It all started when I was cleaning this lady's bedroom windows from the outside. As I shared this with my friend, he urged me to go on. Intrigued, I continued. And that's when the unexpected happened. Suddenly, the lady herself walked in, wearing nothing but a pair of those tiny thingies. My friend was all ears, encouraging me to keep going. Then, out of nowhere, this fellow joined her, wearing his own comical whatsits. They were darting around the bedroom so fast I could hardly process what was happening. My friend wanted details, but I honestly didn't know where to start. Curious, he asked why I seemed clueless, and I had to confess. The ladder broke. His eyes widened. "Your ladder broke? How?" I described the chaos. "Well, there were 17 of us on it." And just like that, laughter erupted, making it a day I'll never forget.
Imagine this. A woman bursts out of a bank, frantic, screaming at the top of her lungs about a robbery. A policeman rushes over, puzzled, and she shouts that an elephant just stole from the bank. The officer, trying to contain his laughter, asks if she'd recognize the thief. With a shake of her head, she replies, "No, it had a stocking over its head." In court, the judge can barely hold back a grin as he declares, "I'm sending you down for 15 years. The man, bewildered, protests, "I can't do that." With a twinkle in his eye, the judge simply says, "Well, do what you can then." Then in a shoe shop, I ask for crocodile shoes. The clerk, unfazed, responds, "What size does your crocodile take?" And just when I think it can't get any better, I walk into a suit store asking to try on a suit I saw in the window. The attendant smiles and says, "Sorry, you can't try it on here. You'll need to head to the cubicle." It's always an adventure, isn't it?
What's up with you? I'm not going home. Aren't you? No, why? There's a terrible smell coming out. Is it the wife keeps cats? Well, open a window. What? Let all my pigeons out? Laughter ripples through the air. And then there was this horse that collapsed in Piccadilly. A policeman stood there for 10 minutes with his notebook, perplexed. The sergeant strolled over and asked, "What are you waiting for?" The cop replied, "I'm trying to work out how you spell pig." More laughter. Moving on to the village idiot who decided to join the army. Not me, but I knew him well. One day he lost his rifle. "Where's your rifle?" I asked. "I've lost it." "You'll have to pay for it." "I'm not paying, it's not mine." If you lose army kit, you pay. So if I was driving a tank and lost that, you'd pay. No wonder captains go down with the ships. Laughter ensues. Dear Ken, I'm writing this letter very slow because I know you don't read very fast. I wanted to let you know that the overcoat you left at our house is on its way to you in a big parcel. But, just a heads up, I had to cut the buttons off because they wanted to charge me extra for the weight. P.S. They're in the pocket. The other night, I walked into a chip shop, and this fella pushed right to the front of the line. He said, "Give us 6 portions of chips before the trouble starts." I raised an eyebrow and asked, "What trouble?" He replied, "I've got no money." We had another interesting visit the other day. Someone knocked on my door and said, "I want a piece of cake." I couldn't help but think, what a cheeky request. He claimed it was his birthday. So I shot back, "Wouldn't you like some cold rice pudding instead?" He said, "I would." I just chuckled and told him, "Well, come back tomorrow, it's still hot, you know."